Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and you know, with the update just a couple of days away, the live stream tonight and the patch notes later on, the game's kind of dry right now. There's not a lot to talk about in Marvel Future Fight, but we did get the update key art, so I want to talk about that a little bit. I wanted to show you guys the key art and why it's a little bit more special than usual, and then I want to show you guys some pulls that I have to do in the game for like my free 28-day CTP and stuff like that. So, just as we have hinted throughout the sneak peeks, superheroes with new looks are coming soon. In order to protect the Marvel Future Fight universe with our agents, the Defenders have reunited. Please welcome these heroes that are ready for the Battle of March. No mention of Icarus. We proudly present to you the key art of this update. And I gotta say, boys, let me full screen this right now. That's the wrong full screen. There we go. Those are my personal notes there. Some Charlie Day, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia type vibes right there. Man, this key art looks absolutely delicious. Like, it looks so good for so many different reasons. Like, the top to bottom, it looks sick. And the key art in MFF almost always looks amazing, but this one is a little bit more special. So I'm going to start. Okay, we got obviously Daredevil on the left looking absolutely fresh to death in that like they made that 90s armor look as cool as possible. Again, I don't know if it's Nixel Cho or if it's another artist, but whoever is drawing these, man, you're doing such a good, well, you don't have to be a man, but whoever you are, you're doing an amazing job, and thank you very much. Luke Cage looks amazing. He's looking more like Kingpin in the back there, swagging out of control. Jewel, aka Jessica Jones, looking very tempting for a two-dimensional figure, I have to say. For something that's 2D art, it's giving me some 3D feelings. And then we got Danny Rand looking way cooler than he ever has, in my opinion, period. I'm pretty sure, and that's why I said this is a bit of a more special key art than we're used to. There aren't any hidden characters, which sometimes the key art has, like the previous key art with Immortal Hulk and stuff like that. We saw Red Hulk for the first time in that sort of like Red Hulk of Vengeance uniform. We also saw Blade in the key art for the Damnation update, even though he wasn't teased in the sneak peeks and stuff like that. So it's not a situation where you can see like a special fifth character. I don't see Kingpin anywhere or Elektra or anything, or you don't even see Icarus. But for Iron Fist, this is a brand new, apparently, right? We don't have 100% confirmation yet, but no comic heads can find this uniform in any comic run. It's kind of similar to a couple of looks he had when he was cloned, when he had the Phoenix Force, but they're not the same. So I think this is a brand new look specifically for Marvel Future Fight. So it's sort of like an OC. It's sort of like an original character, but it's an original uniform. And I gotta say, Marvel, I mean, I'm sure Marvel had a hand in designing this, right? It's not like Netmarble would design this on their own. So this, you can consider this as an alternative costume for Danny Rand. It looks sick. It looks amazing. It looks really, really cool. The symbol, the tattoo in his chest is outlined in fire, right? He's got the gold and the red going on. It looks absolutely dope. He looks way cooler than I think he ever has before. And there's just a really cool sort of difference where his mask is yellow and black, which also looks really cool and gives me like Batman vibes with the way that his eyes are sort of, you know, pulled up. But then it's black and red, so it's like these two different color combinations vibing. I don't know, man, he just looks really sick. So I'm really excited that Marvel Future Fight's getting that look. It'd be really cool if they piggybacked over into other games, or if we eventually saw that look in the comics, because I think he looks absolutely sick, I gotta say. So yeah, I was already pretty hyped for this update, but this makes me even more hyped, man. I think this uniform is gonna look beautiful, hopefully, because all four of these characters look so fresh. Hopefully all four of them are sort of complete transformations. We don't want to see another Heimdall situation. We don't want to see another, he even get a uniform, but we don't want to see another Nightcrawler situation, right? We want these to be full cost uniforms because we want them to basically transform these characters and bring them up to 2021 levels. We're expecting these characters to be able to take on Null and to be able to take on, you know, high-end endgame content. They can't do that if they're getting Nightcrawler-esque reworks. The background, I don't have much to say about the background, but it's kind of cool. It's just sort of like a, you know, city vibe, you know, kind of bright lights, neon stuff, but then it's sort of the bokeh effect. It's kind of blurred out, Gaussian blur, whatever. It's cool. But yeah, overall, the key art looks dope, and yeah, it just basically continues my hype, and it's my hype. You know, you don't have to be hyped for this update. I want to just briefly touch on this, not to give the person attention or whatever, but somebody said, you know, you shouldn't hype us up. You shouldn't hype us up so much for these updates. You're overhyping the update. Listen. you don't have to watch my videos. And if you want to watch my videos, you don't have to feel as hype as I do. I'm not responsible for how hype you are. I'm responsible for how hype I am. I'm not telling you to go buy these uniforms. I'm not giving you, feedback or anything like that. I'm just happy. I'm just excited. If you want to vibe on that, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. But blaming me or somehow trying to pass responsibility onto me, like I shouldn't be happy or hyped for a new update. Like I should just be like, yeah, guys, here's the new key art. This is an appropriate level of hype so that you guys don't get excited. Yeah, so be careful. Like that'd be crap. That channel sucks. I don't want to watch that person ever on YouTube. So yeah, just get that kind of attitude out of here and go somewhere else, because it's pretty corny, and it really just is the complete opposite of what I want to do, right? If anything, I do want to hype you up, but when people are trying to make me into a bad guy about it is when I kind of take it a different direction. But anyways, that's the key art. We don't have any other information, but again, we're going to be seeing it all tonight anyways, so there's really not much to say about it. The key art just looks sick, and I wanted to just give props to the artist because it looks dope, and artists don't get enough credit. I mean, most people talk about art nowadays, talking about NFTs and garbage like that, so I, just want to appreciate art for what it is. Anywho, moving on from the key art to another piece of art, let's just see what I got from the CTP chest. I waited to open it with you guys here. Let's pop this one. I got a Judgment. Very cool. Hopefully you got what you wanted. It doesn't have a very good roll. I've actually found the CTP of Judgment to be very, very hard to roll. I got that one on Rogue, and I even said, even though I got it on Rogue, that I kind of wanted it to be better. It's good, but it could go up to 20% chain hit, right? The all attack is very, very high. I think 34 is the max. But I was trying to roll this one here, and as you can see, very good stats, but 100%. It's only 100% on the proc there. Can't have that. The same thing with this one. Well, 21's low, but 19's really good. I just want something that's like almost perfect, right? But they seem to be very, very hard to roll. I also have these story mode chests. I grinded out 2 of these. These take a long time to grind out, but they're very, very worth it. I mean, of course, if you get the tickets, they're not as worth it. But man, if you pop this or you pop this, 250 is almost 2 days. It's almost 2 days worth of world boss runs. So if you don't need the tier 2 materials, it's basically like getting an extra 5, almost like an extra 9 runs in a single day. So I have 2 chances here. Let's pop the first one and see what we get. Nope, not what we wanted to see. No worries. It's free. I mean, it cost me energy and some time. Okay, wow, we got the same one again. That's kind of BS, man. That's a huge disappointment there, I gotta say. I'm not even sure if I can farm. I think, no, I can't. Man, that's a bummer, dude. I got the exact same reward twice. Well, okay, I think I can farm some of these. Oh, I have one of these to farm as well. Okay, I can try to farm this one today. I haven't played this one yet, but man, that was rough. Here, the 6-star, 5-star card is nice, and then of course, getting some of this is nice as well. Let's see what we get. Essence of Dimension is actually what I need right now. Okay, we got a 5-star card. That's great. But yeah, I'm actually still... It's getting a lot closer now, but I'm actually still imbalanced. Look at that. I actually do now have more Titan component packs than EOD. So I said for you guys out there that send me screenshots, I don't understand how you guys end up getting more of this than this. I do understand now. And also, for those of you keeping track, I still only have 4 Universal Titan records. That's right. Since Molecule Man, I've still only pulled 4, which is wild to me. I played Thanos twice and Null twice in the last 4 days, and I got exactly 0 books from those 4 runs against those 2 clowns. Yeah, so that's kind of crazy. One last tip that I have for you guys related to the tier 3 materials, because for those of you that are keeping track of Timeline Battle, I have been sort of gaming the system to get the maximum number of advanced tokens, basically just waiting until the last, not even the last day, the last like hour, the last like 10 minutes to vote for either Carl or Rafael Mendoza, whoever's in first place, right? Going ahead and checking. He's almost at 1,000 already. They're going nuts. Anywho, I've already racked up. I've got 29,000 of the regular glory tokens, but for the advanced glory tokens, I've already saved up 3,000. Now I can go ahead and convert that 3,000 if I wanted to into over 500 Essence of Dimension or Titan component packs. So technically you could say, well, but Alex, you're not actually imbalanced. You can just fix the imbalance right now. I could fix the imbalance. when you have this opportunity, you have two choices. You can either just give in. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with pressing the button, but if I don't need to press the button, it doesn't hurt me any to not press the button, because I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day, right? Maybe for the update, for whatever reason, right? Just like the CEO gets struck by lightning and they're like, yo, we're going to give away 500 Essence of Dimension, and we're not going to give away, just like in a free check-in event, and no Titan component packs. Suddenly I'll have more Essence of Dimension than Titan component packs, right? So it's always better to just hoard. It's not a strategy for everybody, but I'm just going to hoard these advanced glory tokens until I absolutely need them, right? When I'm drained on one of these two resources, it's not going to be CCF, right? But when I'm drained on this one or this one, and I'm like at 0, then I will start using the advanced glory tokens. But for now, we're just in horde mode, baby. We're just wailing out and hoarding for whatever's coming next. And again, like, yeah, sure, I could awaken and transcend X23 because I have enough awakening crystals, but then I wouldn't have enough tier 3 materials for whoever the next, well, Daredevil, and then whoever could possibly come after that for the mid-month. So yeah, that's how things have been vibing. Got sort of lucky with the CTP chest. I mean, I dodged all the bad CTPs, I guess, like Destruction, Authority, Patience, Transcendence, Refinement, but not so lucky with the story mode fragments. Man, that was like an hour of my day that just got converted into 2 stage 2 tickets. That kind of hurt a little bit. If it's like a mega ticket, I have a couple of them. If it was like a mega ticket, okay, but like I have 6 of these now. Okay, it's not a big deal. Anywho, let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you got lucky and you got the CTP you wanted from the CTP chest, and I'll see you guys tonight on Twitch for the live stream reaction with Cage and Kim. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.